On this channel, Million Dollars Made Easy, I love to run numbers for people and show them what just small amounts can do over a long period of time. In this case, I'm just looking at a mortgage amortization table. Say, for example, you have a loan amount of 250,000 and you got an interest rate of 7.5%. Your payment would be 1,748.04. That'd be a 30-year loan, and over that 30-year loan, you'd pay $379,000 in interest. But I want you to notice something. If you would just add $100 to your payment, actually $99.44, you would pay the loan off 5 years early and save yourself $75,000. That's $100 a month, folks, saving yourself $75,000. Let me show you what else $100 can do. $100 if you average 7.5% in the stock market, you would save yourself over a 25-year period. You'd have $81,000. You wouldn't be saving; you'd have $81,000 just investing $100 a month. But notice what happens if you actually put it in the stock market. In the S&P 500, all the ups and downs over a 25-year period, you would have put in $30,000. And in the worst case scenario, in the last 100 years for a 25-year period, you'd have 70,000. But look at that. The median in this column would be 141,000. You actually might have as much as 381,000. This is actually the breakdown. Again, we're talking about $100 a month, folks. 70% of the time in the S&P 500 over the last 100 years, you'd have over 100,000. 49% of the time, you'd have over 150,000. And 26% of the time, you'd have over 200,000. So put $100 a month in, put it in the S&P 500, put it on your mortgage, and see the kind of savings you can have. Like I said, right here, $99.44 added to your monthly payment, $75,000 in interest. That's what we do on this channel. We run numbers for people, whether it be on your mortgage saving or whether you want to do it on a S&P 500, just whatever you want you run numbers for. And if you run this for a long period of time, like 45 years, watch what happens when I run it for 45 years using the S&P 500. Again, $100 a month on your mortgage, $100 a month in the S&P 500. Over the last 100 years for any 45-year period, these are the actual results. Putting in $54,000 over a 45-year period, and the worst you're going to have is 735,000 over that 45-year period. This is the actual breakdown. 98% of the time, you'd have over 750,000, color-coded in green. 84% you'd have over $1 million, which is the name of our channel, Million Dollars Made Easy. We're talking about $100 a month, folks. 84% of the time, color-coded in blue, have over $1 million, and actually 46% of the time, you have over 1.250 million. Now, granted, these amounts would have less value after taking into account inflation over that 45 years. I also calculate that right up here. But look at the kind of numbers you have. That's what $100 a month can do for you on your mortgage. Knock 5 years off. Again, it depends on what your loan amount is. Obviously, I'd have to run the numbers, but look at the kind of savings you have. Just $100 a month saving you $75,000, or on the case of putting it in the stock market, the S&P 500, which no matter what market you have, whether you have a down market like the Depression years, the down market like the 2000s, or a good decade like the 2010s, 1980s, and 1990s, look at the kind of numbers you can have over a long period of time with just $100 extra a month. I love running numbers for people. I love pointing this out. Get it in there as early as you can, and as early as you can in your early 20s, and you'd have 45 years to have these kind of numbers, even in the worst case scenario for the last 100 years, 735,000. I love running numbers for people. Please consider subscribing to this channel, Million Dollars Made Easy. Tell your friends about it, like the video, and thanks for watching.